Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me here today. So, pretty big news. Microsoft at the 2019 Game Awards finally showed off what the next generation Xbox console looks like, and they also dropped the name. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the information here, and also an article that is penned by Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox. So, let's go ahead and jump in. So by now, I'm sure you all have heard what the console name is, and you've seen the images of it online. The Xbox Series X is going to be the console that launches as Microsoft's next generation Xbox. Now, myself personally, I didn't have a problem really with the name until I realized that they already have an Xbox console with an X in it, the Xbox One X. And personally, I think that a lot of the names that consoles receive are kind of dumb. Microsoft, in particular, seems to be really jumping around with its names for the Xbox systems. And this is just due to the simple fact that they started out later than PlayStation. PlayStation has the best naming conventions that a console could ask for. They basically just have PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, and PS5, and those just roll off the tongue, and they're easy to promote with marketing. The reason when Xbox 360 was released and it wasn't the Xbox 2, and why when the Xbox One released it wasn't Xbox 3, because with that number associated with the consoles, with Xbox being a number lower than what PlayStation is, they're trying to not seem inferior just to the general consumer. Because, of course, the attitude is, well, why wouldn't you buy a PlayStation 4 over an Xbox 3? They're clearly behind. It's not Xbox 4 versus PlayStation 4 or Xbox 5 versus PS5. They just don't want to seem like a inferior console just due to having a lower number when it comes to their releases of the iterations of their different systems. Now, I've worked in retail myself for 15 years, and I can tell you with 100% confidence that an average consumer, somebody that isn't a gamer, somebody that doesn't follow industry news, when they walk into a store to purchase the Xbox Series X, they're not going to know the difference between the Xbox Series X and the Xbox One X. And if they're buying this as a gift and they hear that the Series X is sold out, but the cashier at the register says, oh, but we have plenty of Xbox One X's, they're basically just going to look at them like, well, what's the difference? And while initially it's the same ecosystem and it will play a lot of the same games with the console being fully backwards compatible, they're not going to understand that the internals are what separate the console generations and are what is making the Xbox Series X unique. All right, now moving on from my thoughts on the console, we have a letter here from Phil Spencer, who is the head of Xbox. This is available on Xbox.com under the Xbox Series X announcement. And the following information reads as follows. For 18 years and 3 console generations, the Xbox community has shown us that both power and games can have an effect on all of us. As we enter a new generation of gaming, we see a future where you are instantly absorbed in your games, where worlds are even more lifelike, immersive, responsive, and surprising, and where you are at the center of your gaming experience. With the new Xbox Series X, we will realize that vision. Xbox Series X will be our fastest, most powerful console ever and set a new bar for performance, speed, compatibility, and allowing you to bring your gaming legacy, thousands of games from 3 generations and more forward with you. Fully backwards compatible from Xbox One games that they enabled all the way through 360 that they have enabled, and of course every Xbox One game. Its industrial design enables us to deliver 4 times the processing power of Xbox One X in the most quiet and efficient way, something that is critically important in delivering a truly immersive gameplay world. We also have designed the Xbox Series X to support both vertical and horizontal orientation. It's bold and unique and very much like our fans around the world and the team of collaborators and innovators who built it. So you can lay this down. The console looks very chunky, very blocky. So keeping it stood up is probably visually going to be the best, unless you have an enormous entertainment center slot that you could set that in. But for the most part, it is a console that I will keep standing up. The article continues, the name Xbox is an expression of our deep history in gaming, our team's unrelenting passion, and our commitment to both our fans and the future of gaming at Microsoft. It also signifies our belief that a gaming console should be just that, gaming. Now that sentence is in reference to the announcement of the Xbox One, which was what pretty much ruined that console from the beginning. They were positioning the Xbox One and the name for the One, meaning it is the one thing that you need in your entertainment center, where they wanted you to watch TV, they wanted you to do streaming, they wanted you to listen to music, and gaming was just kind of something that you could do on the system. That was the emphasis, was they were pushing it as a media device and not a gaming console, and that is a huge reason why it failed. The article continues, alongside Xbox Series X, we also unveiled the new Xbox wireless controller. Its size and shape had been refined to accommodate an even wider range of people. And it also features a new share button to make capturing screenshots and game clips simple, and an advanced D-pad derived from the Xbox Elite Series 2 wireless controller. The new Xbox wireless controller will be compatible with Xbox One and Windows 10 PCs and will be included with every Xbox Series X. The possibilities of what the Xbox Series X enables developers to achieve has also brought to life this evening the unveiling of Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, a sequel to the award-winning Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice from the world-renowned developers Ninja Theory. The game is being built to leverage the full power of the Xbox Series X. The article then moves into taking a look at just some of the technical standpoints. It says this will manifest a world-class visuals at 4K at 60 FPS with the possibility of up to 120 frames per second, including support for variable refresh rates and 8K capability. Powered by the custom-designed processor leveraging the latest Zen 2 and next-generation RDNA architecture from the partners at AMD, the Xbox Series X will deliver hardware acceleration, ray tracing, and a new level of performance never before seen in a console. Additionally, the patented VFS technology will allow developers to get an even more out of the Xbox Series X GPU, and a next-generation SSD will virtually eliminate load times and bring players into their gaming worlds faster than ever before. Minimization for latency is going to be done by leveraging technologies such as auto low latency mode and giving developers new functionality like dynamic latency input to make the Xbox Series X the most responsive console ever. Xbox Series X is also designed for the future in the cloud, with the unique capabilities built in with the hardware and software to make it as easy as possible to bring every great game to both console and elsewhere. Xbox Series X will deliver a level of fidelity and immersion unlike anything that's ever been achieved in a previous console generation. One of the things that we're most proud of with Xbox Series X is the promise that we're delivering to our fans who have continued to invest in Xbox. Thanks to backwards compatibility, you can expect your gaming legacy, thousands of your favorite games across 4 generations of gaming, all your Xbox One gaming accessories, and industry-leading services like Xbox Game Pass to be available when you power on your Xbox Series X in holiday of 2020. One of the things we're most proud of with Xbox Series X is the promise that we're delivering to our fans who have continued to invest in Xbox. Thanks to backwards compatibility, you can expect your gaming legacy, thousands of your favorite games across 4 generations of gaming, all on your Xbox One gaming accessories, and industry-leading services like Xbox Game Pass to be available when you power on your Xbox Series X in holiday of 2020. Building on the promise of compatibility with Xbox Series X, they're also investing in consumer-friendly pathways to game ownership across generations. Leading the way with the first-party titles, including Halo Infinite in 2020, we're committing to ensuring that games from Xbox Game Studios support cross-generation entitlements and that your achievements and game saves are shared across devices. As we branch out and extend gaming to more players around the world, console gaming will remain at the heart of the Xbox offering. Game creators around the globe are already hard at work building content for Xbox Series X, and our 15 Xbox game studios are developing the largest and most creatively diverse lineup of Xbox exclusive games in Xbox history. On behalf of the Xbox team, we're excited to enter the future of console gaming with you and can't wait to share more in 2020. So the Xbox Series X seems like it's shaping up to be one of the best consoles to come out in quite a long time. The simple fact that they're offering 4 generations of backwards compatibility, from the original Xbox to 360 to Xbox One to, of course, Xbox Series X games. That is something to me that is a huge deal. Backwards compatibility is part of the reason why I switched from strictly gaming on PS4 to playing both consoles to mainly gaming on my Xbox. But the simple fact of the matter is, backwards compatibility, whether it's used a lot or not, is a huge deal, and it is a huge consumer-friendly move. That if PlayStation does not have at least PS4 games being backwards compatible with PlayStation 5, that's going to be just a huge misstep that Sony really, I don't think, can make again. Now, there's still quite a bit that we don't know about the Xbox Series X. Primarily the price, that's pretty important, and the exact release date. And myself personally, I'd like to get a look at the backside just to see what kind of ports, what kind of power cord it's going to be using. And we all know that there's a vent on the top of the console, at least I think that is, from what we could see with the pre-rendered video. But I'm also interested to see what other kind of venting it has, if it has one in the back or if it has a fan, or if it's going to be liquid-cooled like the Xbox One X. But what do you guys think about all of that? What do you think the price is going to be or the exact release date? Go ahead and let me know in the comments section down below. And don't forget, in order to be part of the conversation and have your voice heard, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, everyone, thank you all for joining me here today, and I'll see all of you in the next video.